What's going on, guys? We're back with another one. We're delivering right now in Mendota, Illinois, the load that I picked up down in Kentucky. Currently getting it off the truck, and then from here we're going up to Beloit, Wisconsin to pick up, deliver that tonight. Deliver that tonight at 10:30 at another Kroger in Indianapolis. And then we go from there and we go to Plainfield, Indiana, pick up tomorrow at 7 a.m. Go to Kenosha, Wisconsin, deliver tomorrow at 1. So I pick up tomorrow, deliver tomorrow, and then I pick up again tomorrow in Munster, Indiana. And I deliver that Friday. So I got a pickup and a delivery. I got a pickup today, a delivery today, and a pickup today. So I got a lot to do today. A lot. Heck of a lot. Yeah, got a lot to do. A lot to do. Pick up, deliver tonight. Well, no, actually, this is all tomorrow. So I pick up today, deliver today, pick up tomorrow, deliver tomorrow, pick up tomorrow, deliver Friday. So a lot of pickup, a lot of deliveries, but that's what you got to do to survive out here right about now. You got to do as much as you can in one day. So, which it's a pretty good payday this week, so which I'll start going over all that stuff once I start running under my own authority and everything else. But like I said, getting unloaded now, and then we'll be headed from here up to Wisconsin to pick up our next load, to go down to Indianapolis, chill down there for a while, and then deliver tonight at Kroger. Go find somewhere to park for the night, then get with our crazy Thursday. All right, we're loaded. I meant empty, not loaded. My bad, wrong one. We are empty. We had an hour ride up to Wisconsin to get loaded. Trailer's fairly clean. Clean enough to where I'm not really too worried about it. Hopefully today will be a pretty good day. I retuned the truck this morning. We're back on the power tune. I had it on the economy tune for a while. We're back on the power tune. I'm gonna kind of see how it does fuel mileage wise. Before I figure out what tune I want to run. Now, you would think that the economy tune would do better fuel mileage wise than the power tune would, but you never really know, because you got to think the economy tune is a light power tune, so I think it's only like a couple horsepower or so, and the power tune's of course more. But you got to think, when it comes to power, the more you have, the more fuel you use in some cases, depending on what you're doing. But you also got to think, the less power you have, the more the truck has to work to get up to speed. The more power you have, the less the truck has to work to get up to speed, and thus saving you money and fuel in some cases. Now, you can go overboard with power and it won't save you any money. And then you can go way to less of power, and it's going to take a lot of money out of your pocket, like you're running high horsepower. It's a dance. Is what it is. Because just like right now, I'm barely on the pedal, and it's doing what it's supposed to do. Now with the economy tune, I would have had to been more on the pedal, using more fuel, which is the difference in fuel mileage. It shows. Well, missed that one, but yeah, it definitely shows. Especially with my scan gauge down here, being able to keep track of things a little bit more, I can see the difference in just the pedal, because I got to use more of the pedal when with the lighter tune. With this higher tune, I use less of the pedal, and thus, like, when I'm getting up to speed, I'm using less fuel. So it's a game. The power ratio and also rear end ratio stuff, it's a dance. You got to kind of figure out what's the best for your application to outfit you the best and everything that you're doing. So if you're in the hills, you're probably going to want more power with a different rear end ratio than somebody that's running more flat land like me. But I also like the power because I just like having the power on demand, where when I need it, I use it. When I don't need it, I don't have to worry about it, and I could just be light on the pedal and not use as much. So it's a big dance when it comes to power and how much you're running, because you know there's guys out here running 700-800 horsepower trucks, if not more, these days, running up and down the road. And then, you know, there's the fleet trucks running 400 horsepower, 430 horsepower. And then there's guys like me that I don't really care about being the highest horsepower truck running up and down the road, but I don't want to be so low on the horsepower range to where I'm using a lot of fuel, because you got to use a lot to get up to speed. So I'm kind of in the mid-range with the power tune and intake. I'm sitting somewhere in the mid 600s or close to the mid 600s, somewhere in that range. And if I calculated it right, I'm somewhere in like the 640-ish range with the power tune. And then with the economy tune, I'm like 570s or so. Somewhere around there. So, just kind of testing them all out. And just seeing what's gonna what the truck's gonna like the most, and what's gonna help my pockets. Because there's no point in running a big tune if it's not gonna help. If the economy tune's gonna be better for my pockets, then I'm gonna run the economy tune, which is more than enough power for me. But if not, then I'll keep it in the power tune. But it's kind of hard to tell right now compared to yesterday, because I got the wind in my face right about now. And yesterday I had the wind in my face going east, but when I went south, it was it seems like when I turned south, I pretty much didn't feel any wind at all. So I keep the power tune on for a couple weeks to kind of see where I'm at, fuel mileage wise and mileage wise to a tank or to fill up, and kind of go from there. because I just know as of right now with the economy tune, I filled up in Champaign, Illinois, went down to Kentucky, delivered, pick up, and came all the way back up here, and I'm still riding on that fuel. So it's a big game, it's a big dance, just to try to figure out what your truck likes. But I got plans to put some more stuff on the motor eventually. I don't know if it'll be before or after I get rid of some stuff, but it's going to be more PDI stuff. I plan to get their manifold. Well, I got the intake manifold. I plan on getting their exhaust manifold, the ceramic coated manifold, and I also plan on getting possibly their compound turbo kit. I haven't really decided if I want to run that or not yet, which I talked to one of the PDI guys at the Ran Tool show, truck show that I went to, and he said if I were to run the compound turbo kit, the truck would make like 700 and something odd horsepower. It's like 740 horsepower, 750 horsepower, which is ridiculous. But I also talked to him, I was like, well, with the truck making that much power, how would that manage it fuel mileage wise? And he was like, well, with the two turbos, you can barely use any pedal to, you know, do anything you need to do, and then the truck will have all the airflow that it ever would want, and so on and so forth. So I might give it a shot. It's an expensive kit, but we'll see. But we're gonna get up to Wisconsin. Hopefully they go ahead and load me. My appointment time's not till 12. I'm gonna get up there at 10. I was gonna stop and get fuel in between, but it's gonna be cheaper to wait till after I get loaded and start handing it over to Indianapolis. I'll stop up in Wisconsin going towards Indianapolis to get it for cheaper. Because I found like 305 or something like that. I just know it was cheaper than everything I'm passing. It might have been like 405. And everything I'm passing right about now going up is like 430s, 440s. So I'm gonna stop after we get loaded. So, but we gonna get down this road, and hopefully they go ahead and load us when we get there. All right, all checked in. We are going to door number 5, which is down that way by the other guy that's down here. So. the dot. He said he's gonna get me out of here as soon as possible. I'm 2 hours early, so, but he said he'll get me out of here as soon as he possibly can, so hopefully that's pretty soon. So we just sit and wait now, all locked in, so that's always good. All right, well, that was quick. We're loaded. Whole whopping 10,000 pounds of chips, so not too bad. Full trailer, 10,000 pounds, so we'll save a lot of fuel, but we're gonna stop and get fuel, top her off, on our way down to Indianapolis. So let's get to it. Alright, we got our fuel stop in, Indianapolis stop in, an hour to get to our fuel stop. Like I said, we got 10,000 pounds full trailer worth of kettle chips. Going to Kroger. So always can't complain when it comes to the light loads. Make sure the trailer's locked in. There we go. Been an easy day so far. Now it's always nice when days are easy like this. Got loaded in, I got here at like 10:10. It is 10:53 and I'm already leaving the parking lot. So less than an hour. Like when the guy said he was gonna get me loaded, I didn't believe he was talking that quick. But I guess they must have already had the stuff sitting at the door. They had to have, because I backed into the door, you know, blew the truck out with the air gun, wiped the dash down, and by the time I sat back down after sending my paperwork off so I can get paid, it was green, ready for me to go. So you can't beat that. So if you guys ever come to Campbell's and or Kettle, well, it's called Snyder's Lance Inc., but it's Campbell Foods here in Beloit, Wisconsin, and you're coming over to this side, to the kettle chip, because they got two sides, it's two different addresses. You're coming over this side, which is the 3190 side, you're going to get loaded quick, and you can come and get loaded early. So I was 2 hours early for my appointment time. My appointment time was 12. I got here at 10 and they got me in and got me out. So if you ever come over here, you come early and you're going to get in and out. So you cannot beat that at all. Because now I'll get down to Indianapolis at a decent time. Which is never a bad thing. Tomorrow's gonna be a long day, so at least with today being as easy as it's been going so far, I'm kind of happy, because I know tomorrow's gonna be very hectic. These people keep calling me. It's weird because I don't know if it's a broker call from, you know, RXL XPO, because that's what this load is, RXL XPO, or if it's you know, somebody trying to get me to sign up for their factoring or whatever, which I don't need factoring because I got a big enough bank account to do what I need to do whenever I need to do it. So I don't use factoring, and I don't use dispatching services. I can dispatch my own truck, and I don't need factoring because I can survive if I need to without getting paid for a while, which most of the brokers and stuff that I'm going to be working with, I'm going to be getting paid pretty fairly quickly. So the way this road's looking, but nothing was said about no semi trucks down here, so it's a wide enough road to do what I need to do. I'm also going to be buying a second phone, strictly a business phone, because I'm tired of all this stuff coming through my personal. I was gonna wait to get a business phone, but it's getting too hectic between my personal calls and business calls getting mixed in. So, which my iPad that's up here is through Verizon on a business plan through Verizon. So I'm just gonna add another line to my business plan and get another phone, which I was looking on there already. I can get a iPhone for free, an iPhone 13, which I don't need anything brand new, so I'm gonna get that. I can get it for free and just pay for the line, so I'm gonna do that. So I'll have another phone for strictly business, and then I can keep my personal phone personal, because I'm 110% tired of all the calls. I guess I can't say I'm tired of the calls. It's more or less I'm tired of them getting mixed in with my personal stuff. So, like I said, I was gonna wait for a while until I started doing some other stuff, but it's just too hectic right now. At least I know if I do my business phone, if somebody's calling that, it's 9 times out of 10 business and or business related, and I don't have to worry about if it's a personal call or a broker calling, because I'll keep all the brokers for the most part calling my personal phone, depending on who it is, and then do everything else through my business phone. But I guess it just kind of depends on who I'm working with, because like my seed stuff that I'm going to be doing is going to be through my personal phone, because I gave him my personal number. He's already had my personal number. So, but RXO, XPO on the other side of it, broker stuff, probably be through my business phone. This tablet was the best upgrade ever that I ever did, was to get this tablet. It just makes it 10 times easier. Maps up here, ELD runs off the damn thing. You know, you can't really beat that. Which I need to check my ELD while I'm thinking about it. It's running and doing its thing. My music to the truck runs off of this. So the only thing my phone does is for tracking. That's it. If you don't have an iPad in your truck, I suggested. That, and I suggest one of these. This binder has everything related to the truck for if I were to get stopped by DOT. Has all my insurance information, has all my insurance information, my license plate stuff. Everything's in that one binder. So if I ever get pulled over, I just pull that binder out, give it to him, and he has everything besides my license. It definitely helps out. I've had one cop tell me that literally is the best thing I ever did was to have that binder, because it saved him a headache from having to look through and jumble through papers. It's all clean and neat. It's all in clear sheets, so if it gets wet, it won't ruin the paper. And cops like it. You know, the more you can make them happy, the less they get on your back, and the more they'll let you away with. So, well, depending on who you get stopped with and what state you get stopped in. But the best thing I ever did was the tablet and that binder. I got different binders for different purposes. Like I got my clipboard here from all my VOLs and stuff, and then I got another binder down here for all my receipts and write-off stuff while I'm on the road. So I put it in there, take it home, then I can scan it all into my QuickBooks system that keeps up with all my expenses and how much money's coming in the bank, going out of the bank. And at the end of the year, all I have to do is print out my sheet, my profit loss sheet, and give it to my CPA, and he takes care of everything pretty much from there. So QuickBooks is another thing that's a very, very, very good thing to have. QuickBooks self-employed. It's the best thing to have because it keeps up everything for you. It keeps up with mileage as well for you. So running up and down the road, your mileage that you can write off, you get it keeps up with that for you as well too. So, but 55 minutes to get to our fuel stop, get some fuel, restock up with some drink. I know I need more drinks because this is my last drink in the truck, so I need to put more drinks and probably grab a couple things to eat, and then we'll head on over to Indianapolis. So this place is small, very, very small. Like, I have to show you guys the driveway that I had to get in here. It's worth it for the fuel savings that I'm saving. But look at this drive-in. They need to take the median out of this drive-in. See that? That's what I went through. And you go through that side right there. There's a median right there. You can't go through that side, so you gotta take up the whole road to swing in here and miss that median, then cut over this way and then cut back this way so you don't run into that trash can right there. So one heck of a place, I tell you, but it's worth it for the fuel savings. And then I gotta, when I go out of here, I have to go back down and around the block to come back over here, to get back on the interstate. So it's gonna be fun and interesting. on the side of the road. Already checked in, so I literally they told me because they don't have any space inside the facility, so I park on the side of the road and wait for them to call me. So hopefully it won't take too long. I don't know how long it's going to take. I know I'm like 5 hours early for my appointment time right about now, so could be sitting here for 5.5 hours on the side of the road, or maybe I'll get a call soon if somebody misses their appointment or something. So I'm a chillax and wait for them to call me. But other than that, I'm going to end this video here. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Check out all the Instagram leaks, Snapchat, and all that stuff you want to communicate. Amazon links for truck parts and everything are in the bio. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.